or the second person to advance, which is the last king. So these matches probably aren't as significant. I mean, unless, like, let's say Bizzy wins right now, he's probably not going to get, like, most kills, so he's going to have to survive for 2 hours, which is, like, almost equally unlikely, right? So, I mean, this is kind of a weird position to be in. I'm going to ally Bizzy and make him yellow.
I will do the same. Let me have a look. Sweet. Okay, I'll do the shout-outs again if you like.
Thank you very much.
Bizzy Payne is the yellow Terran, spawning on the right-hand side at the 3 o'clock of the map. And Mr. Nb.WhistleR spawning at the 12 o'clock of the map. Or is that kind of 11:30?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's at the top
Who really
somewhere.
cares? Yeah. Nb.WhistleR spawning up at the top of the map. And what map is this? Is it Icarus?
It is indeed.
Yes, this rather fancy, relatively new map. We're going to see some pretty spread out stuff here. Of course, it takes quite a lot of effort to take a third. It's very, very far away if you're looking to expand to any one of those corners. So you can tend to get some pretty long games going on this map, and some pretty cool dropship tactics as well.
Indeed. Looks like WhistleR will be scouting in the wrong direction with the Overlord. But let's see if he... Well, I don't know, nothing fancy coming out from Bizzy, so not going to be a huge problem. Throwing down the depot in the main. I guess he's going to go for 1 Rax FE. The absolute standard. WhistleR going up to high latency. That's alright. And it looks like he will probably go for... Sorry?
Hasn't bothered him so far.
Indeed. And I think he's going to go for a 12 hatch. I mean, this is a nice big map. But no, he's going to go for a 12 pool. What? I have not seen a 12 pool in forever. Oh man, he's going to go for a 12 pool.
I hope he has a good plan for this.
I think this is that the ultra fast 2-hatch muta build. I think that's what this is. I think with I think like the fastest you can get 6 mutas out is if you go 12 pool.
Yeah.
If someone could confirm that in the chat and make me look good, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, Justin on it.
Yeah, I mean that's really what this event is all about. It's about making me look good, you know? No one really cares who wins, you know, how good the StarCraft is. It's all about how smart Sale looks and whether he gets any more fangirls. So the spawning pool is about to pop. I would imagine a very fast lair would follow. And
anytime now.
This is actually going to be an interesting position because obviously the back of the main base faces WhistleR's base, so that's going to be nice for me to harass. And of course the natural on this map does have a cliff over it, much like Lost Temple, so it would be very easy to harass over that as well. Although it's not quite as good as a map like Fighting Spirit, where you have that entire back side surrounded by a cliff.
Yeah, that still makes a pretty cunning choice of strategy for WhistleR, really. Emphasizing map advantage in his favour here. Very intelligent way to play, I think.
And
more intelligent than 4-pool.
He's actually not going to kill that scouting SCV. He's actually going to go scout with these initial 2 lings. He's actually going to scout the wrong directions with both of them. And is going to miss the 1 Rax FE that Bizzy, in fact, did.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Oh, SCV going down.
Indeed, it does see the very fast lair, though, so Bizzy probably knows what's coming. Throwing down that bunker, but not actually necessary against only 2 lings. But playing it safe, no problem.
Still important, I think, to strike a balance when you're facing up against one of these rather cheesy builds, possibly rather unexpected build. Even if you scout it, it's important not to overreact. I think it's rather easy to throw down too much stuff and to spend too many minerals, and then of course the Zerg can just switch away from it and pick something different and expand like crazy. So still got to be pretty careful at this point.
Indeed, and
it's not a one game.
WhistleR actually made a creep colony and then canceled it and repositioned it closer to his ramp. A very interesting choice right there. And
finally, scouts Bizzy.
Indeed, a second scout going in. The Sunken will not be in time to stop it, but the Lings will block the ramp, so that scout will not get into the main. And looks like Bizzy following up extremely standard. Second Rax with a gas. WhistleR now taking his second gas in a nice timing.
I'm not entirely sure about Bizzy's plan for against these mutas. I mean, I'd expect to see an engineering bay going down quite soon, given that the Spire is going to pop very soon. Indeed. And he does need the turret's in good time.
So I see the academy, but no engineering pay.
Yeah, I'm keep looking around for it, but I think he's on the verge of mistiming this. Of course, he could just be cutting it extremely fine. I think it's going to be put down now. There it is, finally.
Ooh, that is going to be so close. Alright, I see 2 eggs and none morphing at the natural. Did Whistler supply block himself? Oh man, that... Okay, 1 overload does pop now, so I think, yep, more eggs are morphing. So a slight bump there in the build, but nothing too serious.
Looks like that eBay is actually going to be just maybe, perhaps, possibly just about in time. Although Muta's pop now, he's going to have to start laying down some missile turrets extremely quickly.
Oh man, this is like the sickest timing ever. The eBay is popped. The mutas, only 2 mutas though in the initial wave due to that supply block. Is he going to get the turrets down in time? The turret's going down. The mutas are in the base. Oh man, he has to pull his marines back. The marines and medics are pulling back. He does have about a control group. First turret will get cancelled, but Whistler's not actually stacking his mutas right now. He just sent them straight to the base. Gotta get those all nice and stacked up so he can do some micro. And he will start doing it. Now do note that this 2-hatch timing is so fast that neither that stim isn't even done yet for the marines. So he has no stim, no range on these marines. So the mutas will be quite effective for a period of time. However, that does mean Whistler's economy is quite poor compared to the Terran, so he does need to do significant damage to make this worth it. And
stim is done.
Indeed, stim has finished. Looks like +1 isn't being researched quite yet. And some turrets are going down now.
Whistler's going to have to be extra careful right now with his mutas. He really needs to find a way to do some damage due to the very, very early nature of these mutalists. But these marines, he actually could end up in a really horrible position if these marines catch him and manages to get out of the base. No, he goes back in for more, but loses 1 mutalist for the privilege.
Indeed, trading a muta for a marine right there. Trying to do some more damage. A nice shot right there. Whistler showing us some nice muta micro. I thought we were on high latency even. So that's even more impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and Bizzy really needs to be careful with those marines. Really needs to keep them alive. A bit of a gap there as well in his missile turret defense.
Oh, he's gonna be careful. And it looks like he's actually gonna micro down all the marines. Marines retreating back to some turrets, and 1 muta does go down, but Whistler continuing to make mutas. Is he just gonna go all in on this? Oh man, 2-hatch muta all in. I don't know if that's a good idea because Bizzy, I have seen quite a few replays of Bizzy. And he has the most ridiculous survival skills. Like he can lose his natural, just be like completely pinned to his base, and he'll just like make a nuke and come back from the most ridiculous position ever.
Academy going down.
Yeah, so no more medics for Bizzy. He also got a bunch of idle SCVs at his natural.
Yeah, slight multitasking fail here. Whistler is going to have trouble breaking these turrets, but he's going in anyway for another attempt. I'll just take out 1 turret. The marines stim a little bit late.
And Whistler has sent a drone to the top left to take a 3rd. Looks like he's going to plant it just now. So actually not completely all in on this. But doing some nice damage though, and continuing to do more, but there are plenty of turrets now. And the marines are stimming in. Whistler's going for it! Oh man, a huge mistake right there, taking a lot of damage. But somehow not only losing 1 muta right there.
There's got to be a fair few damage mutas in there. Repairing that missile turret now, Bizzy pain. Slight muta miss micro here, going in for a lot of hits. And in the end, not even taking that missile turret. Oh, jeez!
Taking so much damage there. Doesn't even get the turret. Nice repair by Bizzy. However, Whistler is continuing with this attack. What is going on in his main?
Choice.
No Hydra Den just yet. The 3rd hatchery is going up. I like the 1 random link scouting left side. Just make sure there's no hidden bases going down. Gets the depot as well. Man, he's doing some nice damage here still against the buildings placed here in the top right.
3 marines going down there at once. Pretty horrible stuff for Bizzy. His marine number is still actually very low. I don't know if his macro slipped or what, or if his supply is now blocked. He isn't producing SCVs, he isn't producing marines. Yeah, I think his army is a bit slow to come up here, and Whistler might be in a pretty good position if he can just stave off Bizzy for a little bit longer.
And Whistler now going down, continuing to do more damage, forces a cancel on the starport and the 3rd barracks. Oh man, doing so much damage with these mutas. However, do note that his economy is still not good at all. He's got about 1 drone per patch in the main, only 3 drones on minerals in the natural. Doing some nice damage here at the back of Bizzy's natural. The turrets aren't quite covering it.
Bad times for Bizzy. one missile turret there. I think he was rather expecting his Marines to be able to cover a little better than that, but extremely low Marine count right now.
And +1 attack for the Mutas is done, as well as for the Marines. So +1 Mutas versus +1 Marines. Bizzy or Whistler just going for it, taking a ton of damage though. I don't know if that's worth it.
Pretty sure it wasn't. Took out a few Marines, but he really needs to be keeping those Mutas going right now. Reinforcing them well though. Look at that, very nice micro.
Oh man, is Whistler just gonna win this game with just Mutalisks? Is he like J-Dog? Is this actually J-Dog?
Nothing in that bunker.
Oh, he took a lot of damage from those turrets though, but now, oh man, look at this. The Mutas are just camping the top of the ramp, so Bizzy can't even go down to defend while these Lings just clean up all the turrets. A very smart play right there. And a Armory is actually finished. Is he gonna make a Goliaths, make Valkyries? I don't know.
Can't imagine how effective that would be.
Yeah, I don't know what Bizzy's going for with this.
I think he's just lost all sense of composure.
I think he actually is going for Valkyries at this point. He's just like, wow, these Mutas are ridiculously good. I should build the anti-Muta unit.
Yeah. But of course, no expansion now, and Whistler going up to 3 bases, and soon he's going to be able to make some drones, so he's going to be able to get a bit better saturation, and Bizzy is going to be in a world of hurt just as soon as he tries to get any headway on the map.
Yeah, Whistler's Hydroden is also done now, so he can go switch to Lurkers if he so desires. Looks like the entire natural has been demolished, except for the command center, which floated away to safety, as command centers tend to do.
Yep.
And going in here once again, it looks like just a ring of turrets around Bizzy's main base, just trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love this ring of overlords too. You see these 3 overlords above Bizzy's base?
Pretty incredible.
And 1 Valkyrie is out now. Bizzy just going all out. He's like, even if I lose this game, I'm gonna make sure I kill all your Mutas, man. Right now, this is like
extremely careful.
This is like vendetta against the Mutas. I don't think he cares if he wins anymore. He just absolutely wants to kill this Muta clump.
That's lucky. I think he'd struggle to win this one right now. The Valkyrie heads out. It's of course very.
Oh, what are you doing, Whistler? Oh my God!
The Valkyrie heading out to fire the parting shots.
Whistler, what was that? Bit of a
terrible
mistake right there, but plenty of reinforcements coming in, and Hydras as well.
Bizzy with a tiny M&M group poking down the ramp.
And I lost the Mutas. Ah, there they are.
Down below.
And Lurkers are morphing.
Keeping macroing them.
Oh man, he's gotta be careful with the Mutas. There's 2 Valkyries there. Oh man, the Valkyrie's getting some nice shots off.
Some really nice shots. Wow, Valkyries are effective.
They are, man. They're pretty good against Mutas.
Funny, their missiles look kind of weedy, but then, oh, 3 Valkyries actually coming in, gonna clean up all these Mutas. Oh, Muta's actually stopping.
Oh,
Whistler, what?
You know what? It's fine. He didn't want those Mutas anyway.
Yeah, he's got Lurkers. He's good. Oh, Marines stimming in, but I feel like I'm being incredibly misguided. Oh, no.
Oh, Marines on Lurkers is not good in that position. So Bizzy forced to lift his natural once again. He is getting low on minerals in the main, down to about 500 per patch. Will not be able to keep this up much longer. The hive is already finished. The Filer mount is already going down, and Whistler is just looking unstoppable.